This thing is blazing fast. In some games, it can easily eat Intel's $500 9900K CPU 8C/16 threads. Plenty room for overclocking. Wraith Prism cooler with beautiful RGB build. Amazing heavy load performance in 3D applications and 65 watts power consumption. God bless you, Lisa Sue. It's great and very SA to use. Solid CPU performance even with stock settings. Paired this with RTX 2080. Upgraded from a first-gen Ryzen 7 1700 and saw increase in FPS by 30 to 40 frames pending on the game played. Idle temperatures for me sat around 38 to 40. While gaming for hours it sat around 60. Personally opinion, best bang for your buck in the 3000 series. For the price, this works better than Intel in performance in my wallet. I'm happy to see that it's finally in stock at MSRP. I got the 3700X to replace a 6700K system which broke. The Asus Gen 8 motherboard failed. So it was time for an upgrade and go back to AMD. Last AMD part I had was the AMD FX 8350 back in 2012. The 3700X seems to work just fine. Cinebench 15 score went from 850 to 2145, so that's a thing. Edit, 7/30/2019 I'm docking 2 stars. The chip is great and all, but it runs too hot at idle, 40+C on an AO, 24C ambient. I'm comfortable having my PC run hot during games, etc., but not at idle. At idle the system keeps boosting to 4.2+ GHz all the time. It's like it doesn't know how to clock itself down, even on AMD balanced Profi. This CPU along with the Asus ROG X570, and GTX 1080 Ti, is pushing 500 FPS in Fortnite. It is very user-friendly to install. This is an extremely fast CPU. I upgraded from a Ryzen 5 2600 OC to 4 GHz and the increase in performance is very noticeable. I can encode videos in about half the time that I could with the Ryzen 5 2600. The heavens looked down upon us mere mortals and proclaimed, I have given you my only computer architecture. Embrace it, for this is your only savior in the realm of hardcore PC gaming. What can I say, this thing is amazing. My updated X470 was able to see it no problem. Power usage is down significantly over my previous 2700, using that processor for a rig I'm building for my little bro. No need to overclock, as the 3000 series pretty much works like GPU boost, but for CPUs. It will basically push itself to the max based on cooling. With an H55 cooler and Prime 95, I was hitting about 80 degrees, which is perfectly in line of what a CPU can handle. Basically, AMD is back on top. Zen 2 is the architecture that will save us all from the clutches of overpricing and minimal IPC gains. All hail glorious Zen 2, the true king of kings. For my editing/gaming rig this is perfect for the money. In this price point this CPU kills everything you throw at it. I can have 9 apps running in background in a game at max and it only gets 65% utilization. I have mine pairs with a 2080 Super so it crushes everything I throw at it even at 1440p. This is the CPU I chose for my first ever build. As of now I have had it for about a month and had encountered no issues. The stock cooler is a solid option for cooling. But if you want to overclock think about an AIO or at least a nice air cooler to replace the one that comes with it. Overall it gets the job done and if you want a good all-round CPU then this may be it. Good CPU from AMD comes with cooler that could helps you to buy another one good performance and better than 3600 by clock speed and cores for gaming. Click link in description for more reviews.